Greetings one and all, and welcome to a Fellobrabers Games Showcase of Popeye on the Nintendo Entertainment System. I'm your host Devar, and let's get into the game. With Popeye the Sailor Man, there's Bluto, proclaiming his love. Everyone was obviously stood still for obvious reasons, and it seems the street runs on Pac-Man logic. Now, the object of the game here, on this first stage, is to grab love hearts that Olive Oyl is so lovingly kissing out towards her beloved Popeye. Easy enough, but Bluto is a goit, is a git, to say the least. We have to grab the love hearts. Spinach. Okay, we got the spinach, and Bluto's running for the hills like the ghost from Pac-Man. Actually, I just realized. Yeah, this does share a lot of similarities with Pac-Man. Now that I think about it. Oh, that was a perfect place for him to get the bucket on his head. If you hit him with the bucket, by the way, folks, you get tons of points for that. Okay, get it. Oh, so close. But in the end, we got to surround it with love. And now, the second stage, we have to grab musical notes that Olive Oyl is sending out with her harp. And I have no idea what's going on with Sweepy up there. He's just standing there. He's just on there. Wish I could understand why. Popeye is like, all, Sweepy, stay there while I go grab these invisible musical notes. I just realized Bluto is ignoring the laws of physics. What's he got? What's he got? Anti-gravity boots? Oh no. Need to make sure the musical notes don't drown. And I just realized something. Popeye, it should be you serenading Olive Oyl, not her serenading you. I don't think that sets a good example for men everywhere, you know? And here, we're on the final stage. Well, the third stage. Olive Oyl stuck up there. She can't jump down or save herself. We have to save her by grabbing the letters that spell out help. While avoiding both Bluto as per usual, as well as the vulture. Oh dear, this didn't go so well. Whoa, that was a close one. No, we don't want vulture. It's a pity I can't use the ladder myself. I mean, while it's being built, and damn it, Bluto. Wow, major letter grabbing there. Such great letter grabbing action. Not much to say about this game, other than it's just a simple little arcade game made in the time when Donkey Kong was very popular. And it was highly praised for that. And dang, can't believe that. Well, the good thing about this is, folks, we don't have to start over from scratch. We just have to basically just, and we've done it, folks. We've saved Olive Oyl, and now we're rewarded with more of this. Yeah, I don't think there's an end to this, and okay, sorry, I'm just so surprised that actually happened. Did it was what's sending the skulls out? No, Bluto, I don't want to be hugged by you. Your stubby fingers. I don't want to get cuddled by your stubby fingers. Contrary to popular belief, Popeye is not into that sort of thing. I think he'd rather be manhandled by Olive Oyl, thank you very much. And what's with the skulls? I'm just gonna see how far I can go, folks, before I actually die. Before we bring an end to this session. Oh! Almost got hit by that. Come back here, you're going to go the same way as Inky, Blinky, and whatever you call the last one. Yeah, pretty much this is like Pac-Man with... like Pac-Man, but with a Donkey Kong sense of layout of terrain. Oh, let's get that last heart. And we're back here again with this. What the? Oh! Did not realize the skulls would return as well. Wonder if I can grab the baby. And... wait, it's not over? Oh, I must have had another life. Okay, now I don't have another life. And look at that. Bluto sure you can, Popeye. Well, that's it, folks. The game is over. Yeah, not much else to say about this game because, well, it's just a very fun game to play on the Nintendo Entertainment System, really. There was many other versions of this game that was ported from the arcade version, like there was a lot of computer based ones. I forgot which ones now, but you know, but I wasn't too fond of the graphics on most of them, and well, contrary to belief, yeah, I wasn't. Well, I just thought the NES version was the best one to show off, really, just for this sort of thing. And plus, without having to go to the original arcade game, which is a lot more harder. But I feel like doing something special for this episode, considering how short this episode was. So, with the magic of video editing and me waving my hands that you cannot see, I will be able to take us to... And here we are, with the arcade version of Popeye. Right, let's get started then. Very cute, that little thing there at the end. Anyway, let's get started with, you know, fair few coins, and let's get into the game. Just to show you a couple of differences that I'll be able to show. And here it makes more sense. Oh, me little Olive Oyl, here's a little flower for you. Sadly, my Popeye impression wasn't very good tonight because I'm trying to keep quiet because it's like 2 o'clock in the morning, and oh dear. Now already we've seen a big difference between the original, and that is, well, between the original and the NES version, and that is, you might have noticed an old woman basically just there waiting to throw her bottles at us, and the ladder is completely missing its bottom bit. Oh dear. Well, at least it's still like the original. Well, it's like the NES version. It's basically okay, how do you do this? Okay, that's my punch. Oh dear. Wait, can I punch this? Oh, I can! That'll make things a lot more easier than it. I didn't know that. Yes, I'm an ignorant sod. I just assumed they were projectiles. I could not do anything again. Uh-oh. Need to get down there. Stop the heart. And yet it's still bloody difficult. Olive, could you be a dear and please let the love hearts fall towards me, not into the water? I understand if you really want Popeye to, you know, show his undying love for you, but having him go through all this just for you is a bit much, don't you think? And I did not do so well there. And the game's over. You know what? It's like only been 2 minutes, so let's try again. See what happens. See, is it? Yep, it's on. Why, Olive, I love you. No, I love this man with a little tiny flower. Makes sense, you know, in cartoon logic that. I don't know why I did that. Right, let's try and use all we've learned to our advantage. And I was meant to punch that, but I had my finger on the forward key for too long. Right. I'm just gonna ignore you, Bottle, because I can't be bothered right now. Okay, I could have just avoided that altogether, really. My skills as a gamer is showing that I'm not so good at this. I can't believe Bluto like has an extra attack thing like that. Let's try and see if we can get to the next stage at least. Oh, frigs. Well, there's no chance of me getting any further with this game, really. Do you, folks? I think we can call it a night with this one. But yeah, it's a fun game if you can find the arcade machine for this. Or just get one of the many versions of it, but I highly recommend the Nintendo Entertainment System version, or the NES as most people would like to call it. Yeah, it's a fun little small game based on the Popeye franchise that we all know and love. Heck, I know I love the cartoon a lot. And I hope to keep bringing you some more of these showcases of Popeye games that you probably have heard or never heard of. But I thought the arcade version would be a nice start. Well, the arcade and the Nintendo Entertainment System versions would be a nice start to this little excursion, as we would call it. So, with that said, thank you for watching this showcase, and I hope to see you all next time for the next whatever Fellobrabers Games Showcase I will be doing next. Most likely a Popeye game, because I do have a couple I want to show you guys. So, with that on the table, see you next time, and take care.